What's up, everybody? Brian Edwards, MajorWager.com. Saturday, March 11th at a little bit after 1 Eastern. I'm at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, Mississippi. About to head down to the BetMGM Sportsbook downstairs and get my bets ball games program on, but wanted to share my picks for the day. All right. I want to stress Vandy and Kansas are my two favorites. They're my top picks. So money management purposes, those are my two. The others I like. I would probably say Duke is my third favorite, and then the rest I would probably say I like a medium amount. Whatever your average size play is. I'm pretty aggressive and strong on Kansas and Vandy, and I'm fairly strong on Duke as well, but not quite with KU and Vandy. All right, my other plays. Let's go with Penn State +4, man. This team's been pretty good to me here lately. Had them the last two nights for winners against Illinois and then last night against Northwestern. So the Nittany Lions have won outright in 5 straight as an underdog. They're 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 as dogs with 5 outright wins. They've won 4 in a row and they've won 7 of 8, including 2 wins over Illinois, 2 wins over Northwestern. So that's 4 wins over tourney-bound teams. A home win over Maryland, another tourney-bound team. A road win at Ohio State. Ohio State, tourney-bound? I have no idea, but we'll see. They're 2 wins away from punching a ticket. I do like Ohio State catching that pretty big number against Purdue. We'll get to that. So yeah, Nittany Lions are in good form. Indiana's won 4 of 7, but only 2 and 5 against the spread in that stretch. When these teams met at Penn State January 11th, Penn State mauled the Hoosiers 85-66. Give me Penn State +4. Vandy +6. This team's absolutely on fire. Had them again last night. Had them against LSU for a little bit. Had the over that night as well. Had the over again last night. So I'm 4-0 on Vandy games here. Um, Man, I'm just a believer. They got it going. Even without Liam Robbins, they are playing lights flipping out, man. They took Kentucky's best punch, got hit in the mouth, fell down by double digits. Big Blue Nation was going wild at Bridgestone in Vandy's hometown of Nashville. But look, nobody has a home court advantage at SEC tournaments except for Kentucky. Trust me. I've been to 17 of them. So even though they're in their hometown, it was a road game. So basically, they've beaten Kentucky twice in like 10 days, 11 days, I think, um, in road type environments with, you know, 50 or up at Rupp, whatever, 20, whatever they hold, 23, 4, 5,000. And then I'm sure at least 15,000 Kentucky fans were there last night, probably more. And Vandy took it to them. Mangione was incredible. He was absolutely incredible last night. So was Jordan Wright. So was Tyron Lawrence. And so when they went, and by the way, Robbins, like he's out now for the season, he was out with a foot injury when they went to College Station early in the year. Vandy had a 34-30 lead at halftime, but then the Aggies started the second half on a 34-17 run, took a 64-51 lead. Vandy countered with a 15-1 run, took the lead back by 1 with less than 3 minutes left, but then didn't score again in the last 2:59. Aggies went on a 7-0 run to close the game, won 72-66, but Vandy covered as a 9.5-point underdog. Vandy's now won outright in 6 straight underdog spots. In their last 15 games as underdogs, they're 12-3 ATS with 8 outright wins. And I think it's worth noting, since this is the third game in 3 days for Vandy and only the second game in 2 days for A&M, I think it's worth mentioning that Tyron Lawrence was the only guy for Vandy that played more than 29 minutes last night. He played 37, but nobody else played more than 29 minutes. He's got, even without Robbins, he's got a nice 9-man rotation going. He's got experience. He's got seniors. They've got chemistry. They have won 10 of 11, going 9-2 against the spread. And I will call for Vandy to win outright plus 240 money line for money management purposes. You know, only like 20% of your money line bet should be 20% of what you're risking on plus six. Let's win some money with plus six. Let's take a shot, a baby play on Vandy plus 240. The doors. And, that's A&M had to rally. They were down double digits a good chunk of that game last night. Had to rally past the Hogs. Um, and Vandy had a somewhat, not that easy, but what they went by 8 to LSU, but they were in control. Certainly all of the second half. All right, like Kansas, like them at -2. Maybe there might still be some 1.5s out there. I just like how Kansas is playing. Um, and they beat Texas by 8 at the Fog, but they lost last Saturday at Texas by 16. So a little revenge here. They're playing Kansas City. It'll be a home type environment for KU. So KU laying the small number and not against a little bit in the first half, -1. And then we also have, I hold my nose literally as I announced this pick because if you know me at all, you know that I cannot stand Duke basketball. But I do like money, and they look really good right now. They've won 8 in a row, including 4 wins by margins of 16 or more. That's a very good Miami team. They beat last night. Obviously, got a break when the Miami big man went out with an injury early, and they took advantage by hitting the offensive glass hard. They went 85-78. And look, they're looking for revenge. Remember, they got hosed by that bad call. But again, let me mention again, no fan base in America is allowed to bitch about calls when you've gotten as many as Duke has over the decades. They need to get like hosed in like 8 more games before it's anywhere close to being even. So, but that's irrelevant. They've got the revenge angle. Lost in overtime to Virginia. Should have won in regulation. Um, Virginia was not playing good here not too long ago. Lost by 15 at BC, lost by 8 at UNC. They have righted the ship, winning 4 in a row, but they're still on a 2-5-1 ATS slide. I like Duke laying the short number. And this is probably my smallest opinion here. I will go the Utah State, San Diego State under. It was in the 137, 138 range earlier. The unders cashed in 7 straight for San Diego State and 9 of its last 10. The last 4 games for the Aztecs, 113, 125, 117, and 126 combined. And so, yeah, Aztecs play Lockdown D. When these teams met on February 8th, 63-61 game for 124 combined. Utah State's win last night, 72-62 for 134 combined. Let's go with the under. I'm Brian Edwards, MajorWager.com. I hope you enjoy your Saturday. Hit all your bets. If you tail, good luck to both of us. Let's do this. See ya.